Kraków Nativity Scene by Marzena Dłużniewska, 2019. The work is 182 centimeters high, 120 centimeters wide, and 79 centimeters deep. According to the Museum of Kraków, Kraków Nativity Scene, Polish Szopka Krakowska, is a world-scale phenomenon. It is a slender, multi-level, towered, richly decorated building, constructed of lightweight impermanent materials. It is characterized by an accumulation of fancifully transformed and interconnected miniaturized elements of Kraków historic architecture, into the setting of which the Christmas scene has been transferred. Marzena Dłużniewska's nativity scene is a colorful and shiny building, resembling a church with 5 towers. It is composed of many elements inspired by the most characteristic buildings of Krakow's architecture, especially in the Grzegórzki district. There are references to former industrial plants, the operating production lines at Suchard and Semperit. The inspiration for the nativity scene was taken from the architecture of the L. Zieleniewski machine building plant, the city slaughterhouse, but also from public buildings, the market hall, and the railway viaduct over Grzegórzecka Street. By the production machines stand figures of workers and former factory owners. On the other side of the nativity scene are references to the tower of the Jesuit Basilica, St. Nicholas Church, the Church of the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary, but also to the dome of the main building of the University of Economics and the beautiful townhouses from Grzegórzki district. The nativity scene is decorated in warm colors. The dominant colors are red, gold, and silver, with contrasting elements of blue and green. The nativity scene stands on a rectangular golden base. It is double-sided. The front and back of the nativity scene are different from each other. It has 3 levels. The front facade of the first level is red and devoid of decoration. In the middle is a large portal surmounted by a silver arch and flanked by simple gold columns. On their tops, the outer has placed red frogs. Through the portal, one can see a circular platform with 3 figures placed inside. They appear to be walking around. The first, standing just outside the portal, carries a cross. Perhaps this is a procession. On either side of the central portal are 2 smaller semicircular portals, framed in blue. Through them we can see the figures of the Grzegórzki factory workers at work. They are also visible through the windows placed on the sides of the nativity scene. In front of the entrance to the building, 3 figures stand between the central and side portals. On the left, a worker and the factory owner. On the right, a worker. The facade on the other side of the nativity scene is much more decorative. It consists of a centrally located annex with red walls and a green roof on which rises a magnificent red and green dome, referring to the architecture of the main building of the University of Economics. Below it, centrally in the middle of the facade, is a semicircular portal surmounted by a blue pediment and flanked by red columns. Inside it are 3 golden steps, on which stands a figure of a man in a black suit and bow tie. In his right hand, he holds a book. On either side of the portal, 2 windows are symmetrically arranged, one above the other. They are all in silver frames. The lower one, rectangular, is decorated with orange and yellow stained glass. The upper ones, double and semicircularly topped, have green-blue panes. On either side of the annex, there are two smaller ones, surmounted by silver-gold pediments, with a rectangular blue window. There are two stained glass windows, one above the other, on each of the marginal additions. The lower one, semicircularly topped, in green and blue, is flanked by silver columns. The upper one is oval, orange and yellow. Against the background of the windows of the right-hand annex stands the figure of a man in a white dress, reminiscent of a doctor's coat. The front facade of the second level is dominated by the Christmas scene. In the central part, the author has placed a covered shallow niche, alluding to the architecture of the market hall. On the black floor, against a blue-green wall, stand Saint Joseph and Mary with the baby Jesus in her arms. They are flanked by white pillars, on which a gabled red roof is spanned. On either side of the niche are small red outbuildings with sloping black roofs. On each is a rectangular window with small colored panes of glass. This is a reference to the industrial architecture of Grzegórzki. The back facade of the second level is blue. In the middle rises the dome of the main building of the University of Economics. On either side of it, two stained glass windows are symmetrically arranged. They all have gold frames. The inner two are free light and semicircular, with stained glass in green and yellow. The outer two are taller, also semicircularly topped. The coat of arms of Kraków is visible on the red panes. The third level is red and low. On the front, it has only modest gold ornamentation. At the back, the author has placed two gold and blue clocks, flanked by gold turrets with soaring green roofs. Between them is a large rectangular stained glass window. 5 towers rise from the flat roof of the third level. The central one is the tallest and most imposing. It is kept in red and gold colors. It has numerous gold-framed semicircular windows. It is crowned by a large golden dome with a small lantern. On it, the author has placed a golden symbol of the heart of Jesus. The central tower is flanked by 2 much smaller towers of equal height. They are golden and crowned by golden lanterns with small green domes. At their bases are large semicircular stained glass windows. The outer towers are taller, also of equal height. At their bases are large stained glass windows with yellow and green panes. They are semicircularly topped and framed in red. On them, 2 small stained glass windows each. The towers are topped by soaring green roofs with small golden lanterns ending in small green domes. Above them are flags in the colors of Poland. At the back of the nativity scene, against the background of the left inner turret, the author has placed the figure of St. Nicholas.